Anyway, the point being that you invest in the military in wartime, and then you de-emphasize the military when it's peacetime. And that is the appropriate way to do things. Is that the guy I need to kill? That's not a door. 17 meters. It is him, isn't it? Is he sleeping? Is he sleeping? Okay, it's not him. No, come back. You, go. Done. Alright, so this is not the general. I mean, not the commander. So again, like back to this game, the idea that the Third Reich has conquered the whole world but continues to be this really powerful military. 8 times 9, 72. 7 plus 2 equals 9. Sure. Scientists, Manhattan livable in just 5 years. Oh, they nuked the place. Berlin, October 12, 1960. Manhattan has been a radioactive wasteland for the past decade. There have been few attempts to go into the Forbidden Zone because of the risk of lethal exposure to radiation. But now scientists believe they may have a way to turn the radioactive ground zero of New York into a livable environment in just 5 years. This technology could finally make atom bombs safer to use without destroying the environment, says Professor Johann Traut during this morning's press conference. Well, good for them. Good for them. You can nuke as much as you want. Oh, check it out. Astronaut. German astronaut on the moon with his helmet off. How interesting. Oh, key. Keys are useful. And maps are useful. So do I have... I don't have the loot marked. Oh, wait a minute. They mark the... They mark the commander for you. Also, not sure if we're ever gonna go out. I think we're gonna go out to the courtyard when we are escaping. Alright, so I think I've picked up everything there is for me to pick up in here. I still don't have a gun. Maybe I should be holding the knife. Stab, 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 stab.
Was?
Nope. He's right there. I can't catch him off guard. Alright, we're just gonna run. We're gonna run and poke him with the knife. Alright, go. Go. Get poked. Alright, we poked him with the knife. I mean, there's no way to sneak on him, right? Because, or maybe from this side, I don't know. We don't need that health. Although we probably should recharge this. Alright, and then we continue to sneak around. Super sneaky. And it's a dangerous thing if you use the military to conquer, and then after you're done conquering, the military leader remains a leader in peacetime. That's not always the best thing to do, because just because you're a good military leader doesn't mean you're a good peacetime leader, right? Like it's a completely different skill set. Being a military general is not the same as being a civilian administrator. And being good at one does not imply that you will be good at the other. And the United States, as an example, the United States has always separated the branches, although the president is ostensibly the commander-in-chief, but it's very no, don't. But he's an elected civilian, right? He's not a career general in the military. And for the most part, the civilian government is a separate thing from the military system, although the military is, by law or by constitution, subservient to the civilian leadership. Which is good.
Upgrade.
I can shoot with this? How far can I shoot with this? Okay, that's pretty good. Get wrecked. So, what am I doing here? I'm supposed to go down, I think. Oh no, I'm supposed to go through here, alright. And I guess in contrast to that, perhaps the best example in my mind of a poor decision is communist China, right? Chairman Mao is that's interesting. Chairman Mao is a rather impressive military leader, right? He led a guerrilla campaign against the Japanese, and he was credited with really doing much of the work that led to the defeat of the Japanese in China, and that was through guerrilla warfare. So he was a brilliant tactician in that sense. But then when the Japanese were pushed out, and then eventually the communists also defeated the nationalists, and the communists became, the ruling power in China, then Chairman Mao continued to be the leader of China, and he was terrible as a civilian leader. Chairman Mao was a terrible civilian leader. He had all sorts of bad ideas, like the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, and it was just a whole lot of bad ideas. And really it led to disaster. Like every time he did something, it was disastrous for the Chinese people. Alright, we locked the dog on the other side. We kinda locked the dog on the other side.
Yeah, well, here's someone B. Suppose B2 gotta be in here somewhere.
Locate
Bevor wir
the
hergekommen
resistant
sind, waren die alle noch in Ordnung, frisch und munter.
Get stabbed and stab you. Yeah, the Great Leap Forward, disastrous. Cultural Revolution, disastrous. And Chairman Mao really, like Mao Zedong, he really held China back for quite a few decades. When Europe was rebuilding, when Japan was rebuilding, China could have been rebuilding, but instead Chairman Mao kind of messed the country up for like 3 or 4 decades. And then it was only after he died, really, that China could really start to actually develop and make progress. And that was him. Like, he was a good military leader, but a terrible peacetime leader. I mean, he kept talking about revolution, and I mean, I understand he's a communist, right? And so communists did keep talking about revolution, but even Lenin and Marx and them, the revolution only makes sense when you are taking power, like when you don't have power and you need to take power. That's pretty good. Anyway, so let me just come back to this game. Panopticon, Panopticon. This is literally a panopticon. Theorized by, actually no, it's not quite it. We need to get further up. So theorized by Michel Foucault. Michel is Michael. It's his French. The idea being that, okay, let me just, being that oppression is being watched. So the person who watches has power, and the person who is being watched has no power, because like knowledge is power, right? And so the design of the prison is such that the prison guard in the middle, standing in the tower in the middle, can see into every cell, but the guard tower itself should be dark. This is not correct. This is not correct. So imagine if these doors were transparent, you can look straight through and see the whole cell. And then imagine if these windows were mirrored so that you couldn't see in. So the guard can see out, and all the prisoners are in the light, but then the guard is in the dark in the middle. Then one guard can observe all the prisoners at the same time. And the prisoners don't know what the guard is doing or where the guard is exactly, except they're in the tower. And that is the panopticon. It's
time to let the monsters out of the cage.
The panopticon is a machine for controlling people through surveillance. And that was the design for the prison by Michel Foucault. And it's kind of like this. It's not quite like this. This is missing the point a little bit because the doors are opaque, so you can't see the prisoners. And those windows are transparent, so the prisoners can see the guards. Anyway, it's almost a Pentagon.
Leashed up again. Goddamn animals.
Oh, hi guys. That looks uncomfortable. You alright?
Damn this goddamn thing!
Here I was, getting ready for the eternal nap. And this Nazi-killing jammy bastard shows up out of nowhere. What have you been up to, Blazkowicz?
I've been in a mental asylum.
Stabbing, strangling Nazis. Ready to set things straight, Fergus.
Well then, let's square on out of here. Kill every damn Nazi that gets in our way. Eh! Careful with that door!
That's not gonna hold for long.
Here they come.
Indeed, here they come.
Blazkowicz, can you get that hatch open? You may be a way out. Good. Now climb into the vent shaft.
Alright, into the vent shaft. Into the vent shaft. How, that light wouldn't hold your weight, come on. Hi guys. Let me get behind these guys. Alarm drill in progress. Alright. Oh, 6 meters. Hi guys. Yeah, you. Get poked, am I right? Yeah, hi guys. Get poked. Get poked. Oh, and we're done. And get poked. No, dude, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There you go. Well, these guys are all dead already. That sucks. Yeah, get a gun. Get a gun.
You and me, Blazkowicz. We are getting the fuck out of here now.
They die pretty fast, don't they? That's a real shame. Double gun. Wait, stop, not done. Hold on. Alright. Gun. Gun. Automatic shotgun, that's more like it.
Ready?
Wait, no, not.
2, 1, mark!
Dude, not ready.
Damn it, BJ, listen!
No, armored.
3, 2, 1, mark!
I'm not even standing next to it.
3, 2, 1, mark!
Wait. What is going on back there? Well, they're having fun.
There you go.
Where am I going? More armor, more shotgun shells. Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Down here?